What's up YouTube? This is Sachinta, your host, and today back with another video. Before the video starts, I must say thank you very much for the feedback that I got from the previous video about the YouTuber starter pack. I'll link somewhere here. So today I wanted to answer a few feedbacks and do this video because a lot of friends of mine, they asked what kind of a camera that I use. So I'm going to do just that. Anyways, I was going to do a 2021 review of the camera that I use. So let's get into it. As you guys probably know, I use a Canon EOS 250D. This I bought about 1 year back for 108,000 rupees. And for the past year I've been using this, and I think decently it has handled whatever the things that I've thrown into this, because as this is an entry-level camera, there is so much we can do. So just getting into the specs of this, I have actually written down the specs because top of the mind I can't remember that. So it has a 24 megapixel CMOS sensor, which is a cropped sensor. It is not a full frame sensor, and this is powered by Canon's somewhat latest Digic 8 processor. Of course, that processor is used by a bit high-end cameras as well, like the Canon R. With that processor you get better performance, like the speed, and also better nighttime performance, low light performance. But then the highest ISO I recommend on this camera, on this particular unit, is 1600 ISO. Of course you can go up to about 6400, but then picture starts getting a bit grainy. In terms of video recording, I usually prefer to shoot basically like the talking headshots that I'm doing in YouTube in 4K 24 frames per second, because I can go up to 24 frames per second only in this camera. Of course it is a cropped video because you don't get the full range, you get a cropped video, and that is good and bad in some different ways. But then when it comes to 1080p, you have two options to shoot in 60 frames per second and also 30 frames per second. So most of the videos I do outside, maybe product videos, I do it in 60 or 30. Of course one downside that I have is not having a higher frame rate like 120 for slow motion videos. You know, it has that more cinematic feel into it, but this camera doesn't have it. Of course, with the price point that this camera is on sale, we can't ask much. And then when it comes to the lens mount, the good part is this supports both EF and EFS lenses. So if you already have lenses, Canon lenses, this will be a great device because it supports both EF and EFS. And the other part I think most of the YouTubers will love is the Wi-Fi and Bluetooth connectivity of this. I mostly use the Wi-Fi and Bluetooth connectivity when I do product shoots, because I can look at a bigger screen more than the screen that is in this, to get a better idea about focus, color and everything. Because with the small screen everything can look good and cool, but when you put it in a bigger screen, then only problems will start coming up. The best feature I think most of us YouTubers will benefit is the flip out screen of the camera, because most of the entry-level cameras did not have it even in other brands as well, but Canon has given it a thought. I think they are going to encourage more people to become creators. So the flip out LCD really works if you are like me, doesn't have much budget into YouTube because you just started and you don't want to invest on a monitor, a Ninja or something. You can use the flip out screen for sure. Of course you can do tethered capturing as well. You can put it into a MacBook, or you can put it into a PC and do it. But then having this flip out screen for photography also, it really aids you. There is one issue, since this is being an entry-level camera, Canon has restricted you to use third-party flashes, external flashes like Godox, etc, etc. The reason is they have removed the control pin on the hot shoe, so you will have to spend more on the expensive Canon flashes rather than you can go for a better Godox or any other flash that comes half the price. So that is an issue. I don't know, like if you guys are thinking of doing photo shoots, doing small event shoots, and you guys don't want to invest a lot on a Canon flasher, there would be a problem because this only supports that. But I'm not sure whether other manufacturers has worked around it to give you a solution. If you guys know, please let me know, because I also want to invest on a flasher. So that's pretty much it. Of course, this has the basic level options. This does not have in-body stabilization, but all the supportive lenses like the kit lens that is here, it supports image stabilization on the lens level. And speaking of the lens, this is a 18 to 55 kit lens, which I mostly use for YouTube videos. Of course, this is not a great lens, it is a plastic lens, but then for me, I didn't have much of an issue using this lens. But as a secondary lens, I use everybody's favorite, the Nifty 50. This is the 50mm f1.8. So for photography, this is really good because it has good low light performance as well. It does not have image stabilization, so that is an issue when you use this for especially for video, because the camera body doesn't have image stabilization. But other than that, I mean, we cannot complain a lot in terms of the best functionalities, because with the price point, and since this is an entry-level camera. So there you have it. That is my review on the camera. So in conclusion, does it worth it? Yes, absolutely, because you don't need to spend a thumping amount. Of course, you don't necessarily need a camera to start YouTube. Right now I'm recording on the phone. If you guys want to know some of the features that I do and some of the settings I use to record from the phone, just let me know. I will do a video on that as well. So you don't need, because as I said on my previous videos, the camera technology in mobile phones is really good. But then if you want to invest on an external device, I think going for this camera definitely works like that. So that's anyways my review on this. So as I say always, gear does not matter. It is your story what matters. So build your story and go create. Peace.